How would you describe Earth? You might say it's big and strong, or that it's covered with land and water. It has many different features, like mountains and volcanoes. But do you know how these features are formed or how they relate to where earthquakes happen? This lesson will give you easy to understand information that will help you learn about plate tectonics and how volcanoes, earthquakes, and mountains are connected. Do you remember in your grade 8 or grade 9 science lessons that our country is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire? That's why we often experience earthquakes and we are home to many majestic but terrible volcanoes. Earth is made up of 4 layers: the crust, mantle, outer core, and inner core. There are 2 main types of Earth's crust, namely the continental crust and the oceanic crust. When we say continental crust, it is part of the crust that forms the continents. On the other hand, when we say oceanic crust, it is the part of the crust under the oceans. Moreover, continental crust is thick. It is like a thick blanket, about 30 to 50 kilometers deep, and it makes up land masses like continents. On the other hand, oceanic crust is thinner, like a thin layer about 5 to 10 kilometers deep. It's made of denser rocks and generally younger than the continental crust. In addition to that, it forms the ocean floors. In short, class, continental crust is thick and old, forming the land we live on, while oceanic crust is thinner and younger, forming the ocean floors. Now, let's have the lithosphere, which is the outermost layer. It includes the crust or the surface layer and the upper part of the mantle or the layer below the crust. The lithosphere is not a single solid piece. Instead, it's broken into several large and small pieces called tectonic plates. They say that the Earth is secretly broken into large pieces like a cracked eggshell. These are called tectonic plates. These tectonic plates are always moving, but very slowly. They can move apart, push together, or slide past each other. This movement is caused by the heat inside the Earth, which creates currents in the mantle that push the plates around. When plates interact, they can cause different geological features and events, such as mountains. When plates collide, they can push up and form mountain ranges. When one plate dives under another, it can create volcanoes, and this process is called subduction. When plates slide past each other or collide, they can cause earthquakes. In summary, class, plate tectonics is the process that drives the movement of Earth's plates, shaping the planet's surface and causing geological events. Now, look at this map. The yellow triangles are the places where you can find active volcanoes. The red, green, and blue circles show earthquakes that happened several years ago. I have here another map that shows mountain ranges, major volcanoes, and earthquake zones. What did you observe about the pictures? Did you find the earthquake, epicenters, volcanoes, and mountain ranges close to each other, or if not, situated in the same locations? Yes, right? They are the same or close to each other. Plate movements can cause earthquakes, which can happen both on land and under the sea. On land, earthquakes can be triggered by the movement of tectonic plates or by volcanic eruptions. Underwater, earthquakes can lead to tsunamis. The Philippines is located in the region where plate tectonics is very active. It is known as the Ring of Fire. This is a long chain of volcanoes and other tectonic activity around the Pacific Ocean. The Ring of Fire is one of the most geologically active places on the Earth, leading to the frequent earthquakes and strong volcanic eruptions. The Philippines is located in a very tectonically active region due to its position at the intersection of the several major tectonic plates. Here are some of the tectonic plates affecting the Philippines. First, we have the Philippine Sea Plate. It is located in the east of the Philippine Sea, and it causes many earthquakes and volcanoes in the country. We also have the Eurasian Plate. It is located at the northwest of the Philippines. It interacts with the Philippine Sea Plate, leading to geological activity in the region. We also have the Pacific Plate, located further east beyond the Philippine Sea Plate. It also influences the earthquakes and volcanic activity of the Philippines. And lastly, we have the Sonda Plate, located at the southwest of the Philippines. It affects the southern part of the Philippines, contributing to some volcanic and earthquake activity. In summary, the Philippines is influenced by the movements of the Philippine Sea, Eurasia Plate, Pacific Plate, and Sonda Plate. These interactions create a highly active geological environment, leading to frequent earthquakes and volcanic activity.